by Timbers forward Kristoffer Velde. Chris, congrats on the win, a goal and 2 assists. We'll open it up to questions in the room. Start with Jeremy.
Since when did they start to count this as an assist?
They always count the second assist. Just take the stat.
Yeah. different rules here in America.
Chris, outside of the goal, what moment of this game did you enjoy the most?
Good question. Probably David's goal. Yeah, that was a nice one. Obviously, Ari's goal as well. Good play. A little bit frustrated in the first half because I think we could use the momentum we had a little bit more and score a few more goals. But yeah, at the end it turned out good, so happy with that.
Alex.
Hey Chris, just wanted to ask you about your link-up play with Jimmer Forey on the left-hand side. Few games this season, seems like maybe you two have been a little bit off, but tonight you were really good. Got the assist for Ari's goal, obviously. Just your thoughts on that.
Yeah, okay. I think it's always been okay. Like sometimes it's not always depends like who you play with sometimes. Like Forey likes to come sometimes, and sometimes he have a more defensive position. Like sometimes he leaves me more for 1v1s, and yeah, when we have the confidence and when we have the rhythm we have today, it's obviously good. But I feel like me and Forey always have good communication, and we try, and yeah, sometimes it's good and sometimes it's bad. It's like how it is. That's how it is, yeah. Oh, sorry.
Hey, Chris. My question is about the locker room and how this halftime went, because they scored the equalizer right before you guys went in. This could have been a clean sheet. And so how was the feeling in the locker room, and then how did you guys feel like the coach and the staff kind of repositioned your mentality for the second half?
Yeah, it was good. I think it was only me going a little bit crazy inside of the dressing room. I needed to go to the toilet and calm down a little bit. Yeah, well, like I said, it was a little bit frustrating first half. But we reacted well in the second and got an early goal and kept producing. And yeah, it was fun to play today. And 3-1 against San Diego. And we know how difficult it is to play against them. And we showed today that we can beat the best teams.
There was a moment after your goal where you turned around and you looked at the crowd.
Yeah.
Was there anything going through your head? Were you just kind of staring off? Like,
I was looking at the screen. I was looking at my goal. Yeah, that was what I did. Yeah, I enjoyed that one.
Any more questions in English?
Chris, just curious, since Coach has come in for the past couple matches, and of course your stellar strike tonight, has you noticed any shift in mentality from the group about the attack and everything? Has there been anything noticeable since Coach Fuentes has come in?
Yeah, obviously a few changes, and in terms of attacking, first and foremost. Like today, it's hard to defend San Diego because they're so good on the ball. So I feel like we struggle a little bit, especially like closing the lines in between us, and the balls came through a few times. But I think he tried to keep it simple. I think he just kept building on what Jack did for the weeks he was here, and yeah, not to complicate stuff too much. Obviously, there's a lot of information, but yeah, we have a lot of experienced guys in the team, and I think it will turn out good. We just need to keep building confidence and keep getting great performances like today. So yeah, it doesn't matter who's on the sideline, to be honest. We are there on the pitch, 11 guys to fight for whoever's on the sideline coaching us. So yeah.
Before we moved to Spanish, it made me actually realize a conversation I had with my photographer. Since you're so multilingual and you're so passionate, when you're out on the pitch, do you switch how you talk smack to the other players? Like, do you switch languages based on who's listening to you, or do you have a favorite way to kind of communicate on the pitch?
Yeah, I didn't know this guy, this right fullback, he played in Norway, so he knew a little bit Norwegian, and he started swearing to me in Norwegian. So okay, let's go for Norwegian then. But yeah, it depends. Like if it's a Spanish guy, you speak shit in Spanish. If it's an English guy, you speak shit in English. So it depends. There's a lot of Scandinavian guys, so yeah, a lot of bad words in Scandinavian as well.
Okay, we'll take questions in Spanish. Eduardo, you want to go first? What's up? Try to share for everyone.
Kristoffer, felicitaciones por la victoria hoy día.
Gracias.
El entrenador siempre habla mucho acerca del juego posesivo, de la presión alta y por supuesto ser protagonistas en el campo. ¿Qué tanto crees que el equipo le está usando esta propuesta de juego y cómo se vienen sintiendo, por supuesto, con ese estilo?
No, hoy fue un poquito difícil porque sentí como es muy difícil saltar los jugadores de San Diego porque están jugando muy bien con la pelota. Sentí como fue un poquito abajo. Pero mira, el primer gol hoy empezó en nuestro box y finalizó ahí arriba y 1-0. Pero con la posición, claro que en nuestro lado quiere que Fori, yo y David cambiamos las posiciones para hacer daño en los contrarios y el otro equipo. Y claro, necesitamos un poquito más tiempo para conectar y ganar más confianza y pienso que va a ser muy bien.
Amigo,
¿Qué pasa?
bien me dijiste que iba a ser un partido bien fácil.
Fácil, ¿no?
Sí, me dijiste.
Sí,
Y dije,
muy fácil hoy.
muy bien. Me gustó, felicidades por ese gol que metes. Creo que es uno de tus favoritos. La corres y tiras ahí, he visto en la práctica que lo haces. ¿Qué pasó por tu mente cuando tuviste esa oportunidad y abriste el espacio y metiste el gol y la celebración que tuviste con el público?
No, pensó mucho ahí, que me tomó un primer toque bueno ahí. Tenía a Brandon ahí afuera y nadie adentro y pensaba que vamos y fue un gol muy, muy bueno. Y la celebración, sí, claro, que miró la tela ahí con el fans, estaba muy bien, me gustaba.
En la MLS se va paso a paso. Siempre es importante analizar cada rival, pero ahora viene un equipo difícil como Los Ángeles FC. ¿Cómo encaran ese partido sabiendo que hay buenos jugadores como Deris Wonga y Heung-min Son?
Sí, que el último tiempo que jugamos el AFC fue en casa y ganamos y claro que no jugaron su equipo más bueno, pero sabemos que vamos ahí a Los Ángeles para un partido muy difícil con Son y Buanga y los otros y claro, que necesitamos ganar más confianza y sigue como hicimos hoy. Y claro, podemos ganar todos los partidos contra los mejores equipos y también contra el FC.
Okay, we're going to wrap it there. Thanks for the time, Christopher. We'll have David DaCosta up next.